name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Kanye West. Boy, did that get crazy really, really quickly. So, again, being part of the Jews, right? Being one of the people that he talks about a lot, the Jews, I think I should give an ongoing commentary on this because, well, I think it's worth talking about. Now, listen, I being one of the Jews, right? I'm a very Jewy Jew, right? I believe in God. I think God's real. I think the Old Testament is real. Yes, I'm a bonkers Bible thumper. That might not be your bag, man. It might not be you, which is cool. We're all different, baby. But I look at the world from a theological point of view. I go, what's God thinking? What on earth is God doing here now? I think Kanye West, very, very, I think, dangerous comments he's made about Jews and how he's... Look, it's basically the same voice as anti-Semites always had, that Jews are trying to control us, we better kill them to stop them controlling us, right? And I think a lot of people believe that. I think there's going to be a lot of very violent anti-Semitic episodes, instances because of this. I think, Jews living in America are markedly less safe right now. Guys, move to Israel. It's better here. The weather's good. The economy's good. Everything is better here in Israel. Believe it or not, it really is. I would say that just about everybody. England's a disaster. Move to Israel, okay? Genuinely, move to Israel. Our politics is completely messed up, but not as bad as you guys over there. But anyway, so that's really the point. What is God doing here? What on earth could possibly God do? Well, oftentimes the Jews, as Kanye West talks about quite a lot, they piss God off, right? If you ever read the Bible, most of it is about that. The Old Testament, quite a bit, it's about that. But I listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict the future. I don't have a crystal ball. I do know the Bible quite well. I feel I have a relationship with God, right? I feel like I have an interactive relationship with God. He doesn't talk to me, okay? I want to be very clear. I haven't seen any burning bushes, but, I kind of pick up on the character of God, and I believe God has a sense of humor. I think God has an extremely ironic sense of humor, right? And I could give you many examples of that over and over again, but the example that I'm going to give is like that hasn't happened, but wouldn't be glorious if it did. Let's say Kanye does his run for president in 2024, which he seems very intent to doing. I think Milo is just like draining his bank account right now. Kanye's bank account to that. But let's say he does, and let's say he has a run. I think he's going to get quite a lot of support from a reasonable amount of Black America that probably share his prejudice, right? I think it wouldn't be weird. I mean, first thing I think is going to make God chuckle is having the KKK vote for Kanye West, right? I think that ironic, dark sense of humor is very, very, very much the thing that God does. But wouldn't it be funny? And again, this is not a prediction, right? This is just, wouldn't this be hilarious if Trump actually wins the presidency because of Kanye West? But what? Wait, what? How? I think that Kanye West would fracture the Democratic bloc. Now, the Democrats are going to win no matter what. People say, well, look, DeSantis is a much better candidate than Trump. You're absolutely right. He is a much better candidate than Trump. He shouldn't run in 24 because it'll be a wasted vote. It'll be a wasted run. Because with this ballot harvesting, there's nothing you can do, right? There is no way you can break that, right? They will always pull together enough votes unless they fracture that Democrat alliance, right? And they siphon the black vote off to Kanye, or a portion of it. I think it'll take about 9% of losing 9% of the black vote would effectively make the Democrats unelectable. I think it's some crazy statistic like that. So, look, again, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I just see that being the sort of thing that would make God laugh. I think that's God's sense of humor. That you have an anti-Semitic candidate that destroys the Democratic Party, and gets Trump elected. Yeah, that seems funny. Okay, so I talked about this in a little bit more detail on my live stream last night. I recorded this on December the 4th. Oh, it's getting close to the Hanukkah and Christmas. I am excited for both. Listen. I like Christmas. I was brought up in England. It's not a Christian holiday. I mean, it is a Christian holiday in England, but it's also, a secular holiday as well. We all enjoy Christmas in England. Muslim, Jews, Christian. It's kind of fun. Atheists, we just enjoy Christmas. Look, it has good food and mince pies. So that's where I am. So, the cockles of my heart are being warmed as we speak right now. But I'm recording this on December 4th. I did a live stream last night on December 3rd where I spoke about this in a little bit more detail, which I'm going to hand over to right now. Also experiencing a lot of agita. The Jews. It's funny. When Kanye first started talking about the Jews, right? I was like, well, who are the Jews? Who are the Jews? It's one of me. like, wait a minute. I'm not part of this cabal, but I'm certainly in the target group to get the shit kicked out of me by a bunch of more people now, arsehole. I know that's what it. Man, anti-Semitism is going to go through the roof after Kanye West. That escalated quickly. Oh man. So, okay. So here's what I thought was going on. I really don't know now. Was the Tim Pool walkout all set up? Right. He went on Tim Pool. Started talking about, them. They're out to get me. It's them. He says, listen, and Tim Pool was like, I know, they treated you terribly, right? And I think I don't think he's making stuff up. I think the facts that he's seeing are probably real. I think the conclusions he's drawing are bonkers. But okay. So I think the fact, yeah. So is he? So they said, well, who's they? And this is basically it's him minus this like dirtbag by the looks of it called Tim Fuentes, right? I think dirtbag's a reasonable non-deployment. I mean, he seems a bit disgusting to me. I don't know. I always find, in my experience, people who deny the Holocaust happened normally will be really happy if it did. So really, that was the anti-Semitism that we saw in Germany, right? That's the basic. So the basic voice of anti-Semitism is, you Jews aren't so great. Why are you lording it over us? Right? You're controlling us. You're lording it over us. We're going to throw you off. Right? That's always a voice of anti-Semitism. Right? It was a voice in Germany. It was a voice now. It's always the same thing. Right, and it's always based on the delusion that we Jews have some kind of cabal that we, and I wish it did. And don't get me wrong, Hollywood is all Jewish. Yes, I believe you. It's just they hire each other. What do you want? It's incestuous, right? Yes, Hollywood is Jewish. It was, it's like a friendly, racial purity. I mean, that's really what I think. It's like they just people hire from their own pool, and they're not religious. I have no connection with them whatsoever. They don't seem very nice. Oh, my eyes are off, right? They don't seem very nice to me. The things that Kanye says they did seem terrible, and I believe they did those things, right? They may be working together in a criminal enterprise. I believe that's very possible, right? I wouldn't deny that. I don't know. I have no evidence either way. I do not know. But I know it's not me, right? I know it's not me. And Kanye is seemingly saying it's me. And it's really not me, mate, right? I not only am I not involved, right? I don't think I'll be on. If I was given a vote, so Tzvi, okay, we're here at the big Jew meeting. I'm like, thankfully we could do this online because of COVID now. I said, yeah, that makes it easier, doesn't it? All the Jews will say, yes, oi, oi. Say, do I hear it, oi? And all the Jews go, oi. It's kind of like, I kind of imagine it like the Galactic Senate, but just full of Jews. Oh, you got the all your different type of Jews. Anyway, I digress. I wouldn't be on board. I'm saying, who wants to over Kanye West? I'm like, well, why? Well, I don't want to do that. Why can't we just live and let live? That's what I would say, Kanye, mate. That's what I would say. But they didn't. I don't get a vote in this matter. And I don't. Here's the thing. I think your conclusion that you're jumping to, that there's a secret Jewish cabal controlling the universe, controlling the world, right? That I think both crazy and racist. I mean, like, that's how I would describe it. That is both crazy and racist, right? So yeah, he had this big appearance on Alex Jones, and Alex Jones was like, "Whoa!" I mean, like, so here's my thoughts. I mean, Alex Jones was like, "You're crazy." It was like, "Whoa!" Did him a lot of good, right? Even though he's filing for bankruptcy, did him a lot of good. Yeah, so here's my thoughts on the matter. Like, is he running for president? I mean, he seems to be. Kanye, 2022. I hate to say this. It's probably, if he is running for president, it's probably good news for Trump, right? It's probably very good news for Trump because he'll siphon off the African American vote massively from the Democrats, right? Also, I guess he'll get all the racists too, right? He'll get all the anti-Semites. I guess the KKK will all vote. It's some weird. Isn't that strange? You always become exactly what you fear. The KKK will vote for Kanye West now. 100% they will vote for Kanye West. They're like, yep, brothers got it, saying the truth. 100%. I bet white supremacists like Kanye West now. But they look. The bottom line is, because he alleged there's this Jewish cabal, right? And the Holocaust didn't happen. And I mean, he didn't seem to know any details. I kept talking to the guy, Nick Fuentes, away, who, again, seems to me to be like a dirtbag, right? But was this good news for Trump? For me, I think Trump has no chance at all. I don't think any Republican has a chance, right? I mean, maybe Mitt Romney, right? I mean, if the weird cabal that really is running the world, I mean, I don't know, Steve Jobs, not Steve Jobs. Also the Microsoft dude. What's he called again? Whatever his name is. The Obama, whatever the secret evil meeting place they have, which I think is what's going on. That would make most sense. There's some evil spectre-like organization, right? That's Phil. That's what's going on. It would all make sense, right? Yeah. So so I don't think there's a way, because I think how things work is they create this information cloud of complete falsehood, right? Of like, a bunch of things that isn't real. Republicans hate women, Republicans hate black people, blah, and they don't. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Not that I'm saying Republicans are very good, right? But I'm just saying I don't think they particularly do. Hate all those people. But anyway, I digress. And then people aren't plugged in. They don't pay attention. They get somebody to take their ballot in for them. Done. That's basically how it goes. However, that's probably, I think the margins on it are very slim, right? It took them a long time to find the right amount of votes and count the right amount of votes in Arizona, didn't it? It took them about a week to do that. So, like, I think the margins on it are really quite slim. So I think if they lose the African American vote to Kanye, they may be sunk. Wouldn't that be funny? Like, wouldn't that be funny? I don't know. Again, and for me, there'd be to be a big resurgence of anti-Semitism at the end of days. I've been waiting for it, right? I've been waiting for it, right? Absolutely. I was surprised it's coming from this direction. I thought it'd come from the Biden side of the things. No, I was wrong. Coming to Kanye West, right? Yeah, that escalated quickly. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.